Yo, what's bangin', man? This your boy Nutso. Mr. Get With It to get your face knitted. Reppin' that Q Borough, nigga, Flushing, Queens, man. I'm out here with my motherfucking family. You already know what it is when you hear that. Ooh, hey, yeah, nigga. Screwball Radio with Black Poet and King Eric. Common, what up? This is what we do, man. Nutso, Queens, was bangin', nigga.
Yeah, it's your boy Life Pretty Long, live from the pandemic. Yeah, so keeping the vibes right. You know what I'm saying? We got Screwball Radio with your man King Eric, Black Poet. Shout out my man Common, you know how we do, you know what I mean? Screwball Radio, get in tune, baby. We out here, let's go.
Yeah, what up, man? It's your boy Common, man, Screwball Capo, and I'm here on Screwball Radio with my brother Black Poet and King Eric.
You know what it is? Escape the drippiest of Screwball. I'm here with the wildest and the grimiest, King Eric and Black Poet at Screwball Radio. Oh yeah, shout out my big bros for life, John Nitty, Kyron, Common, Bronche, rest easy KL Hostel.
What's hood good with y'all? This your big homie, Prodigy Hood from the South Central Cartel. I'm tapping in with the homies, Black Poet and Eric Mossberg at Screwball Radio. Bang that.
What's up? This is Prince Power Rule, aka Marcano from the Leftovers, and you're listening to Screwball Radio with my man Black Poet and King Eric. Yeah.
What it is, y'all. This your player partner, the legendary Cocaine. And look, I want to give big ups to my East Coast family. Shout out to Screwball Radio, you dig? Man, big ups to Common, Black, Poet, and my nephew Eric Mossberg. That's what it is, Screwball Radio, Buddy Boys, the legendary Cocaine. We on that Monkey Wasn't Funky campaign, you heard? Man, keep it wiggling.
Screwball.
KL, yo, we on a mission, nigga.
Yo, I'll never forget this black day. Primo called me on a three-way with Marley, telling me my son ain't here no more. Telling me to be strong, he just got the call, I hung up. I had to hit my thun line. Dez picked it up, in his voice he was crying, he confirmed it. I sat back stunned, thinking about my aunt, that was her only son. Thinking about my mom's, that was her favorite nephew. Thinking about his sons and all the shit that they didn't get to do. Thinking about how we supposed to ride out and turn this whole rap shit inside out. He was my baby brother, he was my little cousin, he was my best friend. As little niggas, we was bugging, running around Big Ma's house, 169th and Liberty, right behind Strauss. I've been down since the day you died, we've been through it all, I never can say goodbye. As kids, you used to come to the bridge. I used to go to Far Rock, 2 little hard rocks. Beach 54th Street, that was your block. Even though you had asthma, that wouldn't make you stop. Nigga played football, baseball, basketball, loved to ride your bike and play fight in the hall. Dave in the building, Richie in the building. Rest in peace, Willie. I know y'all two chillin', along with my pops, Uncle Charles and Uncle Fuzzy, Big Ma. Say what's up to your pops, Uncle Lonnie. I'ma miss the way you used to laugh. I'm crying now as I write this paragraph. Tears drop on the paper, the pen smears through it. Reminiscing about the way we used to do it. A real nigga that did real things. You always held your peoples down by any means. It's so crazy, I won't even lie. KL, by my right eye, it's never goodbye. Never goodbye. Never goodbye. Never goodbye. Never goodbye.
Playing for keeps, stomp you out to the sound of the beat. No competition, niggas don't got the sound of the streets. Real Queens warrior, old ass battle axe. Niggas gotta pay the tax or niggas gon' spray the max. Hip hop looking like Dumber and Dumber. I'ma murder these niggas, I'm awake from my slumber. Black bear, stomach rumbling, looking for some trouble and got the taste for y'all niggas mumbling. Rip you to pieces, you ain't make no sales up on a hill with a Reese's. Real animals back, real animal rap. Eating niggas alive, call me Hannibal Black. What y'all gonna do? I'm almost a half 100. Still running through y'all niggas all hennied up and blunted. I got a shit on you and make it stick to you. Y'all all got one thing in common, I see the bitch in you. Real nigga with the attitude, point the gat at you, splatter you. Who had? I do what I gotta do. I've been on my grind, sat back, mastermind. Niggas is stupid, I've been in my prime, nigga.
If you're dumb, you ask why. I am something or die. Write a rhyme if you dare. I get the paper, so I don't care. If you're dumb, you ask why. I am something or die. Write a rhyme if you dare. I get the paper, so I don't care.
I'm beating niggas up, bumpy knuckle style. Plus I'm bucking niggas in they gut. Yeah, I'm fucking foul, running wild on the beat, running wild on the streets. Before social media, niggas bow down with their knee. Time to slap shit out of niggas again. Pockets gone, Biggie in here, and shirts in a pin. Yo, let me bring it back to that street shit. Run up to your office, tell your secretary, tell them it's me, bitch. I ain't got time for niggas lying and shit, cause I'm a lion, want shit, niggas dying to get. Like that new Range Roll, plates, black hole. Damn, I need that, y'all niggas don't even know. I take the radio and break it apart. Salute to the soldiers, the Purple Hearts. I will not let the game just die in vain. I figured it out, that's why I still remain. To break the chains and leave y'all niggas, come follow me. Take this shit back, fuckery, armed robbery. Blow this shit up, surround the building. Don't leave nothing breathe except women and children.
If you're dumb, you ask why. I am something or die. Write a rhyme if you dare. I get the paper, so I don't care. If you're dumb, you ask why. I am something or die. Write a rhyme if you dare. I get the paper, so I don't care.
Yeah. Screwball Radio. It's the motherfucking capo. Comment the madman. And I'm here with the consigliere, motherfucking King Eric.
Yeah, buddy. Live and direct.
Yes, sir. Live from the Matrix. Another Saturday. Yo, Derek Mallory, what's up, man? Yo, Derek, man, you need to tap in with us and come on the show with us, cause you should be on the show with us. He be tapped in with us every week.
Every Saturday. I like that consistency. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Yeah, man. Consistency creates diamonds, man. And that also gives us motivation as well, man. Because when you know you have that dedicated base, you got to keep feeding them.
Yeah, I want to shout out my family, man. I just came from, little cousin's sweet 16. Happy birthday to her. One love to my family, you know what I'm saying? Man is forever. 12 winders. But yeah, man. What's going on? E? You see all the bad for the NBA, man. You're like LeBron gets swept. Sixers got swept. They just sent the Cavs off. Detroit took that. So it's gonna be Detroit and the Knicks. And I think the Spurs beat Minnesota. So it's gonna be the Spurs and OKC. That's gonna be a game to watch.
Oh, for sure.
Because both them teams is explosive. Like you seen in the last game, the Spurs was up 20 in the first quarter.
Next thing you know, it just evaporate like that, man. I'm like, y'all gotta hold these leads, man.
Like, listen, it's like, yeah, but it's because they get comfortable. But the Minnesota Timberwolves was like what's that shit called? NBA Jams. Can't buy a bucket. Yo, this shit was bad. It was horrible, man. It was horrible. I mean, I ain't gonna front. I knew the Spurs was gonna win, but I'm an Anthony Edwards fan, so I was hoping that they could have took it. But
right, man, because he brings fresh. He brings that whole competition, 90s competition energy into the league that's needed. You know what I mean? Because he posts up. He don't mind driving to the basket. He gives me that old NBA vibe that I've missed.
Yeah. He played like the old time. You know what I'm saying? Like when it wasn't just about the 3-point shot or the outside shot. It was about getting to the basket and hoping to get that and one. Because that and one guaranteed you 3 points. That's why Jordan was so, pivotal in the 90s, man, because he was guaranteed 3 points every time he went to the basket. Because somebody gonna foul him.
Right.
And he was shooting free throws with his eyes closed. So, just Anthony Edwards bring that same kind of aura to the league,
Yeah, that competitive fire that's needed.
Yeah, for sure. But shout out to Spurs.
And he be talking smack too. Like him and KD, they be going at it all the time on Twitter. It'd be so hilarious.
Yeah, but shout out to Spurs. Shout out OKC. Shout out the Knicks. Shout out Detroit. Definitely gonna be interesting series between all four teams. And there's only two could come out of this to head to the chip,
But the Spurs and Thunder, that's gonna be an interesting dynamic series right there. I mean, I'm thinking they might hit at least 200 the way they play. Spurs and Thunder, that's gonna be an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be crazy. But yo, you know how I start the show off, man. Screwball roll call. Shout out my brother Black Piggity. Ty Nettie, the most infamous. Kyron, aka Solo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Bronche. Shout out the Pimp, Escape Skrilla. Shout out Blackheart. Shout out Scholazar. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, KL. Rest in peace, Hostile. Rest in peace, Screwball Louie. Rest in peace, Philly Phil. But yeah, man. Got a dope show for y'all. I don't know if you said I seen you that album so we could review that shit. Shout out Supreme Cerebral. He dropped a dope album. We're gonna give it to you out tonight. We're gonna review it.
I don't think I. Let me see. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I sent it to your text message, so I sent you the link.
Hold on 1 second.
Another special happy birthday, Sweet 16, to my little Buzz, Yanni. Enjoy your night, man. Turn up, you heard? But yeah, I'm here, man. What's going on, world? Doing what we do. Screwball Radio. Shout out Lord Crom, man, from Denmark. Got some shit in the works with the homie. If y'all ain't get it, man, Man Unknown out right now. Hit me directly on IG, 5000 to get your copies. Stop playing. Hold on till we get back with you. Hey, yo, E, I know you there, but what y'all think out there, man? Who y'all looking to see win this chip? Who y'all looking to see to get to the NBA Finals? OKC, San Antonio, Detroit, or New York? It's going to be wild, man, for real. Of course, got the new mixtape out right now. New York Through My Veins Part 2, hosted by my brother P.F. Cuttin. You know, straight heat on there. Got the limited edition red cassette tape for the true nostalgia collectors. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here doing what I do every Saturday night, live from the Matrix, Screwball Radio. A lot of shit been going on. All these gas prices high. You know, if you on Long Island and y'all take the train, man. If y'all taking the train out there, you know, the Long Island Railroad went on a strike. They just walked out on the job today or yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah, so, you know, if you're traveling into New York City from the island, motherfucking got shuttle buses for y'all. But y'all can still tap into Screwball Radio, and, you know, that bus ride going to be a minute, so, you know, put your headphones on and tune in.
Absolutely, man. We got a lot to give. And you know, when we talk about Supreme's album, I saw another conversation about hip-hop albums today. And I want to know your thoughts about it here now. There was a discussion going on that they feel that the concept of classic albums no longer exists. Now, do you feel as though that a lot of these guys are saying that is because they're not really in tune with what's going on, or do they feel, or you think it's just for clickbait or for content?
I mean, I agree and disagree, because there's still classic albums being dropped. Because you know, a lot of people still sticking to their formula. You know, shout out Planet Asia, shout out Razkaz, you know, your KRS-Ones, your Black Poets, myself. It's just, you know, production today. So back in the day, you know, a classic album, it was because you could feel it, you know. It had soul, it had integrity, it had content, it had lyricism, it had all the things that made a good album. And mind you, a lot of albums dropped through the years. Not all the albums was classics. You know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of classics being dropped, you know, whether it was Pete Rock or CL Smooth, you know, Nas, Big, you know, Redman, you know, EPMD, you know, and you know, your CNN, your Mobb Deeps, you know, your Y2K. There's just albums that, you know, dropped back then that you could pop them on right now and it'll still give you a vibe, you know. I feel
Go ahead.
I feel like the labels are the reason that the albums are not like you're not really getting a classic album. Because you got to remember, outside of being independent, when you're independent, you get to control what you want to drop and what the sound is going to be. But when you sign to a label, it's more like they want to have the next so and so. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They want you to sound like them. Like we always spoke about this. Like back in the 80s and the 90s, you couldn't sound like nobody else but yourself. You know? But these days, they want you to sound like them. You know? They want you to sound like Griselda. They want you to sound like you know, Pop Smoke. You know, they want you to sound like all these other people other than being yourself. Like even though Pop Smoke didn't make hip hop music, he made drill music.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason that he was so big was because he was his own sound. You can't duplicate Pop Smoke. He was his own artist. He had his own style. And then you could tell a lot of people that came after him try to copy that style. You know?
Right.
Even like your Drakes. Every label either wanted a Drake record from their artists on their label, or they was having people sing song shit in their album because that's what he was doing. You know what I'm saying?
They always want to find the quickest way to copy a certain successful recipe.
Yeah, but like back in the day, like the Wu had their own shit. You know, like you listen to Raekwon album, you listen to Method Man album, they ain't sound nothing the same. ODB ain't sound like none of them. The Jizz ain't sound like none of them. RZA was his own person. Nas was his own person. Black Piggity was his own person. That's Black Poet for y'all that don't know. You know, Screwball had their own sound, and mind you, they were all in Queensbridge. So you had Nas had his own sound. You had Mobb Deep had their own sound. You had Screwball had their own sound. You had Cormega had their own sound, and even though Havoc was behind orchestrating a lot of the production, the lyricism wasn't the same. So you couldn't say, oh, Mega sound like Trash. Like you couldn't say that. And you know, big up Tragedy. Tragedy had his own shit, you know, from Super Kids to Young Intelligent Hoodlum to, you know, the man he is today, Mati. You know what I'm saying? Like you can never duplicate. But the labels was definitely looking. The labels was definitely looking for someone that sound like that. So, you know, when everybody was popping in Queensbridge, you know, there was labels looking for other cats coming up out of the bridge, you know, who they thought they could market or whatever it was, you know.
Right.
And that goes for everywhere else too, you know. Like think about it. You had Gonzo came up on the Ice Cube, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the things the label looked at. All right, so here's an artist coming up under Ice Cube. Let's put him on. Look at NWA. Each artist at NWA had their own album. And then they started looking in Compton. They started looking for the next hot star in Compton, the next hot artist in Long Beach and South Central and everywhere else, you know?
Yeah, it became a hotbed for talent. Like, soon as a city start popping off, they like, look, we got to look for people with that same form of sound, the same form of stability.
No question. So
and I see, I see it as a business. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make sales, but at the same time, around that period, you could not sound like anybody else. Niggas used to get their head cut off just for taking a line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that shows the difference now today. That's why there's no classic album. Because every sound, every beat, every album pretty much sound the same. They're talking about the same shit. They all talk about Louis. They all talk about Fendi, Dior, Maybachs, Phantoms. Everything's the same. Talking bitches, selling product. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all the same shit. Like back in the day, the albums, you learned some shit from the album. It was almost like history in rhyme. You got a history lesson in rhyme. You got religion in a rhyme. Whether you was 5%er or Christian, it was in your music. Like, look at Pop. Look at DMX. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why you don't really get too many classic albums anymore. You'll get a good album. Don't get me wrong. You'll get a good album. But it don't mean it's going to be a classic. And also, I'm going to tell you this, E. Also, back in the day when the album dropped, it was never titled a classic. It became a classic.
Right.
Like nowadays, they just off the bat, they giving it a classic, but the shit been out for a week, nigga.
Or 2 hours.
Yeah, how the fuck you gonna call this shit classic if it just came out?
Yeah, because that motivated me to what I said about the Drake post. You got people over here calling his 3 albums automatic classic. I mean, there's no way y'all sat there and listened to three albums worth of music and come to the conclusion that that's a classic and it just came out. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. That shit gave me a headache. Because, just so I could see what the people talking about, I listened to some of his music, and this shit gave me a headache.
It's just typical Drake to me.
I know what he did. He dropped 3 albums. He fulfilled his contract. He's out the deal. Now he could go get his own money. Yeah, I get it. But
the only thing I would give him credit for is the rollout. Because one thing I've been talking about all week on my channel is the legendary rollouts that artists had. Because that's what made stars. Like, I remember Snoop's Doggy Style rollout, DMX's rollout from As Dark as Hell is Hot. Then you had 50, Get Rich or Die Trying. It felt like a movie premiere. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, those are that. All right, so mentioning someone like 50 Cent, his rollout was mean because, the machine he had behind him.
Right. Gotta have the machine.
So you know, you got M, you got Dre behind you, production, and you know, not for nothing, but the Get Rich or Die Trying album was a lot of his own shit. They might have added 1 or 2 songs in there. You know, the In the Club, and I think there was another one. Those were added, but most of that album was
already done.
Yeah, it was off his doo-wop mixtape. You know, it was off Power of a Dollar, and just having a bigger machine behind him, it got pushed out there. So, you know, and you know that the beef with Murder Inc. and you know when 50 dropped, Murder Inc. was on top. You know,
yeah,
they was New York. Like you couldn't turn on no radio station without hearing it's murder. You know what I'm saying? And
it had a whole storm around it. Because what makes a great rollout is not only the machine. He had a whole story. He got shot.
Oh yeah. There's definitely
he was blackballed, and plus he was an underdog.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's what's missing today. You know, that's what's missing today. I mean, you know, I like Griselda. I like the whole camp. I like the undercards too. You know, the other people that they push under Griselda. But I think the only artist right now for me that has that good look to him is Rome Streets. You know, he's out of New York.
Mm-hmm.
I watched him. His energy, his wordplay. He just makes good music. You know, who's the other one? Stove God Cooks. You know, but when you look at everything right now, to make a classic album, you just gotta be yourself and stop listening to everybody else. And also the sampling also was a big part of classic albums.
Yep.
You know, it was all in the production, man. Like how many albums right now do you know that you could listen to it and then listen to it again?
Especially coming out these days.
Yeah, you're not really. Yeah, you ain't really got no you ain't really got that playback value. I mean, you know,
I'm thinking probably too. It's just the way they market the music. Like what they'll do is how Drake just did, just dump it on the streaming site. I remember the time where you had to go to the store and get the physical, and you could feel that connection with the artist and the art. So it made you like go back to it a little bit and digest it a little bit, because when you put on your phone, you already got other distractions. You got a YouTube video over here. You probably got something with your kids over here. You probably got your business over here. So people don't really have time to sit there and really digest it.
Oh yeah. But you know, back, you know, when the physical copy, you was reading it. You opened the book. You could see what they used to sample, who the writer was. You know, the lyrics. The lyrics were in the booklet. You know, like it just you know, like a kid in a candy store. Come home, pop the CD in, boom, start looking at the back, open it. You know, it just one went with the other. Now it's just saturated and it's watered down. So you pop it in, boom, 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 and that's it.
Yeah, so that's why I had to say earlier, man. I'm like, there's no way you niggas listen to 3 albums straight and could come to the conclusion that this is a classic album. And plus, before we go on, you know, start listening to the album, a classic also got to have an impact.
Yeah,
they got to move culture.
Yeah. It's a lot to do. There's a lot going on. Like it's got to have a lot of points in it. Point factors, you know, good lyrics, good production, good street team, good marketing, good promo, and it just gotta be dope. You can't just drop shit and claim shit classic. You can't do that.
Nah, can't do that though. But here to talk about the highlight of the hour, man. We're gonna talk about this album here. I finally got it uploaded onto the StreamYard, about time. So tell us about this artist, because you know we had him on a couple weeks back, or I think a couple months back. Tell them about the project and what we about to review.
Well, I believe the album's called Royal
Council.
Royal Council?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's by Supreme Cerebral. Now, Supreme Cerebral, you know, we had him on last year. He's been heavy grinding. And I haven't heard a bad song from him. He's hip hop. He's from LA or he's from California, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been putting in work. Lives by the culture. His sound is the culture. And, you know, I feel like he deserves more light, man. And I picked this album to review because I heard a couple joints and I was like, yo, it's some shit. And his first week, his CD sold out.
Damn.
So that's all factors. All is missing is the market and promotion. You know, so here on Screwball Radio, we definitely gonna do the promo for it because we gonna review this motherfucker.
No doubt. So yeah, let's get to it, man. Royal Council.
Supreme Cerebral. What?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Gorgeous silhouette, two-tone text, me and my niggas next. Russian roulette, smashing Antoinette behind the project steps. Crash the Corvette, leave it and fly to Tibet. This is nothing but net. They all fly until they caught in the web. Young cadets versus the vets, it's digital versus cassettes. No threats, I know the price, ask Bernadette. Your coke step, feds intercept the package direct from the source. Raps like a sport, but only money's the score. Tropical resorts from selling horse to the poor. Cats up north gain rapport for rep in New York, turn a corpse for a whore. Buyer's remorse when you're outsourced by the law. Metaphysical quartz, fiends snort the dust and evolve to zombie mode. My compassion is what Gandhi showed, with the presence of mind like Tommy Cole. Fake hustlers cheat the game like the Konami code. Became estranged by guys in Murakami clothes. They just can't catch my wave, it's in tsunami mode.
Knowledge ascended, derived from prophets through peasants. Born in power, ancestrals, let's build through proper investments. The pain from God's are tremendous. My aim is loud as a tech, it's like Van Gogh painted these lectures. Rain like ancient Aztecas, insane resemblance. My image reflect off the stainless, hectic, outrageous method. I carry revelations like Gabriel's message, with more heat than Iranian deserts. I want peace, but if it's beef, I won't release to your cranium crescent. These lanes is reckless, my greatness expected. Ain't no playing, my game impressive. I grabbed the planet and razors edged it. I rock awaken name solos, that's the God blend. Roam the streets, wavy babe, hoodie with the shark head. Dough rise, large bread, I be the flyest in sight. I gave my wisdom that light, and I ain't talking Con Ed. So many war stories, it's hard to read the scars. The streets is ours. Royal Council, Order of the Eastern Stars.
Godly temple, spiritual, body mental, monumental, with confidence that's confidential. The mind is special, shining like a diamond bezel. Been through the pain, built all terrain, body vessel. Time will test you, it's obviously highly stressful. We shoot first cause we ain't got time to wrestle. The highest level, like INS the rebel, with chronic pedals. sparking like iron metal. Environmental, godlike, but giant gentle. It's like the Dorabella cipher, what I assemble. I make them tremble, afraid of what they resemble. It's like Memento, Kill Bill, I'm so revengeful. But differential, a gold Lexus, that's quite essential. Gold necklace, the Rolexes are presidential. Don't be resentful, entirely potential. Invade my privacy, you'll need advisory parental.
Yo, in .45 inches, dark minutes used for critical protection. Valence is my intention, that's a criminal possession. Stained essence, power plus the pain and foul aggression. Scope with red lasers when a hater gets detected. Stainless message, knew a fly eagle that severed deserts. You know the beast close to me, king, just like J.J. Reddick. Concrete jungle, a soldier at his best. Pacific time, I raise it like the sun over the west. From NY to Bordeaux, Barcelona to Oslo. Smoke heavy, no drone loaded, I'm fully auto. Listen, it's only havoc, I drop gems. I linked up with Preem and made a west side connection like Mac 10, compact. Watch it scream on you like old Karen's lightning. I'm like Zeus when it comes to that bold action. Fly Picasso with the Jordan, ain't all chrome, shots bust. I'm painting like an artist in a war zone. Blocks messy, a product of Glock 7s, ain't nothing TikTok friendly. Ops petty, grinding for knots, Benji stocks heavy. Fiends lit, puffing that rock steady. Around the way, thugs with the steel like John Henry, high caliber. Aim from a gorgeous distance. When stars go to war, it's not scripted. Only hope that the force is with them. So don't be forced to forgive them. From now on, it's Big Bang until I move into some position.
I rhyme worse than smelly African musk. I rhyme sharp as a wild boar tusk. You rappers suck worse than a prostitute on Fig. Suppressor on the Sig, push his wig back. Selling death like a Big Mac. This is the get back for reparations. Shell cases fall like the Roman Empire. I should make the cover of Esquire, make the best retire. I got hits like Sammy Sosa and Maguire in 9-8. Test your fate and the gun will fire without trace. Make no mistake, this is grade A top shelf. You scared like seeing your pop's belt. The cops tell the narcs to tell them apart. What's Nemo to a shark? What's an ant to an anteater? I romance divas, an overachiever of ideas. No evil shall overcome my thoughts with a loaded gun. Never folded once. I've molded tons of experience into one. Supreme being, all seeing under the sun. Flow tight as a nun's vagina. Inspire the choir to sing a hymn. I'm really him. Guzzle gin to wash my sins clean. Born justice supreme.
Unforgiven, limited for corrupted living. Rough conditions, moving humble with tunnel vision. With such conviction, through the knowledge and plus addition. With much affliction, the impact will be like truck collisions. Tough decisions left me with smaller circles. In the days hitting haze, I call it the color purple. Universal to the zone of avoidance. I offer Big Eldol until I'm feeling flamboyant. I'm disappointed, I really thought they was like that. I knocked them out with a few punches, but those were light taps. I strike back like Islam, Makachev, Imam like Islam. Hip-hop, my heart bled. Hip-hop is dead though, that's what Nas said. Shit for me though, that's like going God bread. Arm, leg, arm, head. Shit, I'd rather go out fighting than being shot dead.
Blocks messy, a product of Glock 7s, ain't nothing TikTok friendly. Ops petty, grinding for knots, Benji stocks heavy. Fiends lit, puffing that rock steady. Around the way, thugs with the steel like John Henry, high caliber. Aim from a gorgeous distance. When stars go to war, it's not scripted. Only hope that the force is with them. So don't be forced to forgive them. From now on, it's Big Bang until I move into some position.
Hace tiempo que no sé nada de ti, ni dónde vives ni con quién andas, si eres o no feliz.
I'm glad that hip-hop is not in the top 40. I'm glad that there are no hip-hop songs in the top 40 on Billboard, because way too many of y'all have access to it. Y'all have been mistreating, misusing, and abusing hip-hop for decades now. It's become a matter of capitalistic gain uplifting communities.
Look, we don't need that. This that microphone fiend rap. Investments in investments if you ain't making that greenback. For capital gains, they're rapping the same. As if for cash or last the name or already after the fame. Look, half of them lame. For real, what an embarrassing shame. They're passing the blame. It's like they're using half of their brains. These rappers are plain. Capping, acting, rapping in vain. Mad and profane. They trap them though with platinum chains. I'll have to explain. There's more levels you have to attain. Whether you're conscious, lyrical monsters or trafficking cane. Packs of a strain. Or even slinging crack in the rain. Insane like Russian drones planning attacks on Ukraine with tactical aim. It's best you get back in your lane or die by a speeding bullet like Japanese trains. Mentality frame, dealing with reality's pain. Trying to shine forever like immortality's flame. Reality changed, now it's like insanity sane. Another group full of bitches like Danity Kane.
Right, the days where your disconnection from technology means that you tapped into source in a deeper way. Let's go back to that. So no, I'm not mad hip-hop is not in the top 40, because it's bigger than any list can quantify. It's bigger than any spread on a magazine cover can really capture. So I'm okay with hip-hop not being in the
Nothing
top
martial,
40.
I mix the art. Put it in a Dutch, then twist and spark. The rampage on a culture vulture that missed they mark. Really, I'm a Da Vinci, the invisible renaissance. But at the end, it doesn't even matter like Linkin Park. Listen, Paul, there's nothing you got for me. The life of a thug, I write it in blood, then piss on your top 40. I've seen them run fast and pray to they God. Ever since the video killed the radio star. Y'all some frauds, it only takes a hit to traumatize teams. Keep playing and you'll be leaking on your Spotify stream. Mad steam, the smoke heavy like a park full of fiends. It ain't hard to tell, I represent like Nas did in Queens. Temperature rising, the price colder. Frontin' they not bolder. I grab the heavy metal and pop culture. I put that on your EBT, Royal Council G&G. Who wanna get down with the kings like Run DMC?
E3O like DMT, since Coke Boy DVDs. This poison like BBD. The he, she gene that people be is plaguing our society. Illuminati to your mind, soul, and your body. It's a war on every corner, horror beyond comprehension. The tension foreign, the warrior's attention. Did I mention religion is the basis to all dissension amongst humanoids? The start of all conflict is the human voice. I'm choosing choice over the latter. My platter full with what matters. The pattern of your master's rule will shatter your stature from fuel to an inferno of deceit. Your soul burns slow from the heat until you delete. It's a vicious cycle on repeat. Bunch of sheep with a mystery shepherd. Check the record, ties were severed from reality to make believe. Before the second coming of Christ was achieved, some perceive the fake as real. Red or blue pill under the shield of the European guild.
Actually sharing faith and understanding of oneself. Speaking on resistance, on restructuring, on revolution. Using melodies and beats to describe landscapes that only really exist in museums, that only truly exist in one's imagination, right? I'm glad it's not in the top 40 anymore, because way too many of y'all have garnered or gained some sort of access to our safe space, our altar. Take it off a billboard and put it back into the CD club, the rundown warehouse, the house party, the DJ.
Yo, what happened to the weed I left on the table? I left weed on the table, man. I left it right there. I think y'all slick, man. That shit I be talking about, man. Why don't y'all just ask, man? On some bass head shit. Y'all lucky y'all got more weed, man. Matter of fact, y'all gotta go, man. Nah, man. Y'all gotta go. Just pay homage, they're garbage or either lack the knowledge. It's quite simple, their mentals are being trapped in bondage. They're held for hostage in need of emergency responses. You're held responsible, certainly, if you're speaking conscious. Just keep your promise. Economics, we're speaking phonics. Free like Masonic, so we're iconic like we was Onyx. This ain't the comic strip, Marvel, DC to Archie. Your bitch was platonic until I showed her my car keys. I beat it up, left the pussy looking like Arby's. A hood rat thotty that used to think she was Barbie. I can't lie though, I like them like they was Cardi. I'm just really out for the win like Vincent Lombardi. Determinist that pens it with permanent sharpies. The verbalist, I'm like the journalist for what the God sees. But you thought you heard of this, but never not these. Those that be atheists be still be begging God please. Verbalist determinist, you probably never heard of this, but every word is murderous, like murderers that's merciless. Verbalist determinist, we never worded purposeless. MC and services, thank you for your purchases. Verbalist determinist, you probably never heard of this, but every word is murderous, like murderers that's merciless. Verbalist determinist, we never worded purposeless. MC and services, thank you for your purchases.
Y'all still under observation, I'm skepto. Gave a fiend retro and now we moving like Tecmo. Animated with death notes, some murderous paragraphs to keep you on your toes like you walking on shattered glass. I pattern grams precise, the product go hand in hand. Switch blocks to send them down the hill like an avalanche. Mad sturdy, I'm too legit to quit when the hammer dance. And drill with an army full of pharaohs like Blackistan. I see right through your lies, I be cap scanning. Raised around hustlers that be moving like mass transit. Reminiscing on mad blunts and some me and Jay. You whack and couldn't hustle a pack inside GTA. Just surviving the politics, Megatron and Metropolis. With Spartacus' consciousness, my science is apocalypse. Shogun Tokugawa power rising like a monolith. Peace to all the gods of Swift, building like roboticists.
Marked for death like First Blood Rambo. Rather Uncle Tom than Sambo. Thoughts eclectic as a Van Gogh. Painting women feigning when I go commando. No Lambo or Rolls, but I rose like guns filled with ammo to foes. Those who oppose get dismantled by blows. Fast as young Tyson. Never leave my life in Christ's hands. Toes basking white sand. You suck worse than your hype man. My people rise like the right hand when being sworn in. Violent outbreaks for endorphins. I'm morphing into extraterrestrial domains that contain strains of ancient relics. I tell it the same as poetics. Abrahamic genetics with the same aesthetics as Samson and Moses. I've been chosen before the lotus swarmed Egypt. The one the gods believe in. Moving secret to hide genius from leeches. Can't teach it unless you lived it. Revisit the limit of being forgiven by religion. Cause what's man-made is an illusion. No confusion, this is a simulation. The revolution won't be televised on this station.
Bag chop it, soon as that Av cop the cash profit. I just been on a fly without mastering aeronautics, pathologic, peripheral, my visual Panasonic, mad toxic and fresh is the word like Mantronics. Grams divided, sets is divided, I get deposits, my temple nodding, I pump up the gem like Stetsasonic. I Saint Laurent it, Island of Stone, chronic is blown, calm de garçons, breathe easy, that's just part of my zone. Raw product, large pockets, forget about the pain like Alzheimer's, I'm a whole grinder. Ever since the phone with Obama, trapped like coal miners, like K-Slade, you don't want no more drama. No, don't bother, you no Osama, who late nights on the corner. Fiends overwhelmed by the pots of Roma, lock the door. I'm sliding up the drawer, no Picasso, 5-0 trying to rush. You don't Pablo, drink the pain away, pop the bottle. You ain't got no smoke, that's all Palo Santo. Most won't ride at all, not even a Coleco behind the wall. Dudes is us, who to trust when the toolie busts. It's all good when the loot is up, listen. This for them all-nighters and stacks getting more higher. So stuck in that crossfire, live it up. Temptations of balls inspired, baddies and all designers, flossing the chain exciter, we lit it stunt. This always been a part of my wave, stop frontin', you just started today, y'all need to give it up. Money and make the world go round, large paper, make the world go round.
How about I rip out your eyes and piss on your brain? Fishing for cane out the same trap that was itching for gain. We don't listen to names who claim real then spill the riches for change. The game sold not told to these bitches and lames. Why you missing the chains and watches? Cause you wasn't trained by papas. You mama's boys better refrain from coppers. Store pigeon rats, your music trash, we don't listen to that. I'd rather divide math with the vision of champs. Like Jeter or Jordan, pull the heater, place it right at your your organs. The misfortune of being extorted. Fiend snorted and collapsed right on the Ave. A sad tale of how one's life got derailed by crack. And I ask, is it all worth it? Sipping Dawn Peaches to burp it. My verses are like baptisms in churches as the earth spins. I remain still on the surface. What's the worship when loyalty can't be purchased? We need a resurgence of authenticity for the young to observe it.
This for them all-nighters and stacks getting more higher. Still stuck in that crossfire, live it up. Temptations of balls inspired. Baddies and all designers flossing the chain exciter. We lit it stunt. This always been a part of my wave. Stop frontin', you just started today. Y'all need to give it up. Money and make the world go round. Large paper and make the world go round.
Imagine living your dream with so much paper you're giving out cream and everything else in between. A house on a hill for the team, twisting the green. They're filling the guy like I'm back on the scene. Hard as a rock, so all of these thoughts call me the smashing machine. They know how to God do, on and on like Erica Badu. So do what you got to. Just watch for the trick knowledge like Yakub, a poet like Haku. They're still questioning why is the sky blue, but looking from my view, that's cloud nine like I was Sky Zoo. Temptations from sensations to impatience. Mistaken, but still coach them like Nick Saban. My fixation with money led me to hustling with tendencies dependent on weed, Hennessy guzzling, and still incredibly independently uttering. But artists are even little kids when they're coloring. I leave them wondering how it always gets done again. Brain functioning, rupturing from the suffering.
Motherfucker. Huh? Yeah. Machine gun funk. Smell the smoke throughout the barrel. You lames not us. Catch strays like a feral. Eyes on the sparrow, otherworldly like tombs of a pharaoh. Split the white meat, crack the bone, drain the marrow. Good fella, Pesci, De Niro, polo apparel in the favelas of De Janeiro. Black in the sky with arrows over 6 feet. Indigenous carnage, they try to harvest this mincemeat. Miss me with that pig meat, you pygmies get your wig beat. From here to where the slave ships reached, I'm a mixed breed. Spitting 16s like M16s. Split spleens with knife work of master bladesmiths. A Tory Hanzo great myth, recaptured in my golden ages. I'm ageless, advantageous when the blade lifts. Your so-called greatness is tasteless as water or air. Slaughter the heir to your throne and be your owner. Don't care if you get sprayed like a load. Don't throw stones at a boulder. Behold the beholder, algorithm encoders. What makes the grass grow? Blood, blood, blood. 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 What makes the grass grow? Blood, blood, blood.
And yo, the grass grew from all the blood stains of all the young names who died by the gun flame, just trying to play the drug game. So much pain, now their tears are falling like the flood rain. For after 7 more days, that's when the flood came. Look, that was God warning us, more like informing us. To survive the rain, we must do as Noah does. That is the formula, never needed an orator. In sync instinctively, like the symphony orchestra. There's more of us, not just what you see, the introductory to knowledge of self. It's more like self-discovery, recovery, with my alter ego keeping me company. Then suddenly I turn into something, thinking cold-bloodedly, unmutteredly nice with it, shining like divine spirits. If it wasn't for time limits, I'm rhyming 9 minutes. So now you know I'm warning you in advance, cause once the blood hits the grass, it's like I'm watering plants. Motherfucker.
What makes the grass grow? Blood, blood, blood. 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 What makes the makes the grass grow. Blood, blood, blood.
Starving like Cambodian, killing fields. When I grip the steel, this image real. Cause if the price is right, ain't no spinning wheels. I'm from the type of cloth where we disappear in the hidden hills. Spit a drill to spread throughout your body like Benadryl. Canonized saint, give a sinner still. Feel a dope blast like a fiend when he hitting krills. The lift is ill. I see the vision times over like Richard Mill. Gully Scarface to sniff the green off a dollar bill. The grass grows blood, I'm asking where the pain stop. Deadly precipitation is falling, bloody raindrops. Blood vessels carry a thug's thirst. In the streets, I ran clinics, I was hustling blood work, zip sour. Ain't no such thing as a lit coward. Gotta keep your peace when you go around Bill Powers. Bloodhounds creeping, I put the paws on them indeed. You wanna see they blood boil, just style on them. Style on them, style on them, style on them.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
That's pure fire right there.
Lyricism, unique sound, and playback worthy. You know what I'm saying?
Playback, which one?
The whole everything we played is all playback worthy.
Oh yeah, playback worthy. Yeah, man. Like the production of the last track we just hit, I think it was called "What Makes the Grass Grow." That hit hard. Like that's the type of stuff I like to hear, like off the gate. Like it gotta grab me.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not with this whole you gotta listen to it 20, 30 times to get it. Nah, it gotta hit me right then and there.
Yeah, that's how I am when I pick beats. You know, when people send me beats, if it don't call me off the first 3 seconds, I'm good. I'm not trying to wait until I could feel it. Like, if I don't catch if I don't feel it in the first 3 seconds, I ain't fucking with it. For real. But yo, tonight, Netflix, UFC, I think there's a couple UFC fights.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey, she making her return.
Yeah, I think she's gonna take an L. I don't know.
She been away too long.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just her style of fighting is not. It's not what it used to be. I like Ronda Rousey, but the last couple fights, she's just overpowered. You know.
She's been out for a while.
Yeah, that Hollywood money, man.
Hollywood money. Then she was doing WWE for a little while. She hasn't really been. She just really now get into the groove of the octagon.
Yeah.
Like she's in great shape, but it's a difference between being in great shape and fighter shape.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And these girls, and you know, when these people coming back into that old lane, they looking at them like, look, you can't take this block back, man. This is our block. You had your time.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see.
We're gonna see if she got it though.
See if she still got it or she gonna take the L. You know, I was just told the first fight Cuba won, and the second was France just won. So we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, we definitely gonna see. I think what's his name? Nate Diaz, he back out there fighting too. He's one of the original UFC fighters. He come from the original class of the old UFC era. So he back out there too.
All or nothing, man. It's all or nothing. You gotta go in all or nothing.
I guess because the last time he fought, I think what's his name? Jake Paul took the bag there.
Fuck Jake Paul.
Yeah, we gotta give a big shout out to Andrew. What's his name? Joshua, putting that pain in on that dude.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, shout out homeboy that fucking cracked his jaw.
Anthony Joshua. Yeah, big shout out to you, man.
Yeah, you made my day, brother. All that bullshit.
You made the culture cry. You made the culture proud.
For real, man. But yeah, man. Screwball Radio. About to wrap this up. Once again, shout out all the people that's tuned in. Happy birthday, my little cousin Yanni. Shout out the whole family. Man is forever. Screwball's the army. Screwball's radio. Check us out every Saturday night. Take us out of here, E.
All right. Same Screw time, same Screw channel. Check us next Saturday, you heard?
What?
All right.
Let's go.
Then I'll say, yo, it gotta be official. It gotta be official.
Yeah. Supreme talent, throwing darts like Josh Allen, balance a cannon you couldn't imagine, picking off your battalion. We be wildin' like rabid dogs, violent epilogue, spawn verses that reverses churches towards Babylon. Spoke today's math to contrast the devil's adding on. Serve anyone like Amazon, this rap shit is effortless. My pen's the exorcist, your shit collecting dust, crushing up on the cusp of trying to pop this perfectionist with guns. I'm a bully like Giannis in the paint, I promise you'll get shanked. Pulling rank cause the karma's in the bank, the karma's in the rage like heat of passion. My other half been an activist with Nita Jackson. Your whole faction get extracted and subtracted to caskets. Road to the cashes like tax cuts to fascists. The rashness like eczema, bullets through your retina so you can see the shots I take. Stop a snake quicker than I chop a steak. Drop a fake right where he stands, then go hop a fucking train, motherfucker. Motherfucker, 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 motherfucker.
Most you rappers is mediocre. I be still on the creep with the vultures, pacing through the block like Arvidas a bonus. The wait is over, ain't no love for a straight poser. Mad cause my rap stay banging like gang culture. I'm just a whole nother monster beyond your fleet. Run with soldiers that hold the silk shocker like Master P. Shorty looking like Karol G. Hot, no chamomile tea. Slick Gotti, Sunder Kid, probably like Dragon Ball Z. Ratchet as ratchet can be, easy bruh. Score points, pour the Henny, then go against the world like Havoc and P. Zoned up, hit blocks with accuracy. Shot clocks when I run point, my average a key. Black Rob, I'm like, whoa, you ain't even live, bro, you not though. I'm Michael with the foul line, eyes closed. It's for the stargazers if you wanted that. I'll travel the atmosphere and crush a zodiac.
Paint like Picasso, a leader like Burkina Faso, 13th apostle, amazing graces with the gospel. Flames out the nostrils, like bullets out the stainless nozzle. Standing colossal, but where you stand is where you topple. Not even foolproof, 5% full truth. For who? In other words, only 5% pull through. The rest sink or swim, think you them then think again. Cause few live in harmony, but most of us live in sin. Like 50 cents, many men, that's enemies on sight. That trip between heaven and hell be a long flight. That's purgatory, explicit like murder stories. What I be thinking should be observed in observatories. Like allegories, their allegations are fictional. The behaviors of 85ers are inexplicable. Look, even with knowledge they're misdirected. And so these questions give 10% is manic depression.
Ayo, the hammer straight. Turn your butter soft to Lando Lake. Son, I've been squabbled up before they tried to cancel Drake. Presidential day and date, louder than Miami bass. Finesse them like election plates. Top G like Andrew Tate. God body, no Kirk Franklin, that's God's property. Born hustler, medicine man like Sean Connery. It gotta be the flex though. Until the end of time, I'ma get though. America's most wanted on death row. Cowards mad I'm alive. Whole American pay for play like the Fabulous Five. Supreme body, I love to watch a savage demise. Best kept secret, I'm stashed like an addict supply. Hey yo, the Max Fly, Magnum PI slick. Life's a gamble like Chauncey Billups or a payout on prize picks. The crown matching BI, flossing I smash divas in the fly fashion. Bit 730 like ass pizza. War reporting from the live and stirring cards of terror. If you religious, then put your palms together. Royal Council mega holding pieces like an art collector. Palm Beretta, son, you never get your thoughts together. Men in black, you might have lost your memories, severities. You can't rush greatness, just like Central C, our parodies. I'm knighted, watch the chain, bless the flyers, Pharaoh. Levels channel, master energy, and guard of
exotic sodas mixed with codeine. My flow be what Nipsey was to rolling. I may suspect you just OE. We at P started less than OZs. I've been doing this since you was playing by the swings. Nightmares turn to dreams, dreams turn to reality. Guns test your mortality. Rhyme sacred as the Vatican, confidentiality. Avant-garde gallery in my pen's ink. The Mac will pop like NSYNC, overanalyzed like 10 shrinks when my pen reached the precipice. It's treacherous like Alexandria's edifice. The specialist like Sly Stallone and Sharon Stone. Papa was a rolling stone. Where I lay my hat is my home. I don't condone fakeness, you trace it instead of drawing conclusions on your own. Two-tone Wally shoot made the cover of the Raleigh News, catching homies on some Somali dudes. Rolly got a Bacardi hue. I'd fuck a India Love and a Cardi too. I wanna be great, and boy, that's hardly you.
War reporting from the live and stirring cards of terror. If you religious, then put your palms together. Royal Council mega holding pieces like an art collector. Palm Beretta, son, you never get your thoughts together. Men in black, you might have lost your memories, severities. You can't rush greatness, just like Central C, our parodies. I'm knighted, watch the chain, bless the flyers, Pharaoh. Levels channeled, master energy, and guard apparel.
Look who knows, the son of the clock, Rolex or Hublot, or who chose my new flows, like the emperor's new clothes. No fool's gold, Supreme did the Wallies, probably in two-tone. Spitting truth, been living proof, though like we was group home. My new bone, when Binyama paper, assalamu alaikum. So buckle up, cause they never been to where I'ma take them. My uniforms are like generals, looking like Gaddafi, Haile Selassie, Kaiser Soze de Kobayashi, Anunnaki. Godly but disembodied, it's still an eye for an eye like Hammurabi, Harachis or the Sean Kemp kamikazes. I hit MCs with tomatoes like the Bear Fozzie, the carbon copies, worshiping a mystery god. They lack the wisdom, so their history's odd, Master energy, even with half a memory. That's why these fake rappers get treated like captured enemies.
On the banks of the Nile, and in the shadow of the Mokattam Hills where the Arabian desert begins, is Cairo, one of the most fascinating cities in the world.
Jesus, supreme, just give us degrees plus feed us with your lyrical genius. Don't ease up, my style's so foreign it should come with a visa. About to bomb, I'm like Northern Korea. Cops seize us, tell us to freeze up. Revolutionaries trying to free us. It's grievous when the elders teach us things to deplete us. Egregious deceiver since before being conceived to a fetus. Fake leaders lead us with the mentality beneath us, telling us the prestigious deceived us without stripes like Adidas. You seem facetious when you greet us. Heroin is intravenous. The extremists practice uncleanness. Veins turning greenish, the smell will make you squeamish. Seen a fiend dust a zip and become sleepless. They want a ball with zero like Gilbert Arenas. I wanna see arenas and sex Latinas with ass as fat as Selena's, and eat peaches on beaches where they never have seen us. A phoenix with felonies and misdemeanors, rising to the top like Aguilar and Sean P. Sipping Tom P. nonchalantly under palm trees.
It's a code of honor, Royal Council, fire starters, the lava sagas. Grip like Arnold Palmer, lift the drama like marijuana. Royal menaces, men in power, the world is ours. Don't ever cross the line, you ain't Channing Crowder. Turn it up, this is OG music. Watch a OD stupid. Hit the block and bump a OZ to it. There's a war in the ass. If we cross paths, don't make it an issue. Overrated, that mess is simple. We made it official.
Clip full of bullets will be on them like a pit bull. Or Rottweilers from shots fired. Don't get your bitch pulled. Dummies. Now she's having my puppies. According to studies, I made most of my money from junkies corruptly. But trust me, that's what chillin' on the block does. They'll pull up with a crossbow, bigger than Chewbacca's, like Blanca. Leave your mama shouting like the opera. First they wanted drama, now they want a quarter coppers. Shaka, we're Knickerbockers who do it proper, like choppers. Bringing in product from Nicaragua. Agua, with all kind of flavors, just like Paraguas. Clockers, shout out to my trainer, Senzo Tanaka. So prosper and do it with honor. My new persona is move calmer, rolling up scammer and Putagana. Shit to make some new commas, remove the drama. I got it or I'm bringing it back to the Unabomber.
Set it off, my diagnosis like Picasso. The livest portraits more lit than supremacists. Fire crosses my higher forces. Conspiracies get decoded like Bill Cooper, my pale horses. Darker than the deep with black Air Forces. Notice my air enormous, gold medallions and pharaoh motives. My handle explosive, bring the smoke like I'm Calvin Brodus. Accurate focus, sharp, I paralyze them and samurai motion. Live action is potent, ain't no thrones when the dragons approaching. A powerful dosage, my power impulsive like a volcanic ocean. Dissolving your plans is hopeless, tarantula woven. Recite a poem, the lava's walking. Back enough heat to supply the solstice on the plug, sling of fiery opus. Classical compositions, I'm just the dog composing. My terror control, I'm carrying like hemoglobin. A wolf in sheep's clothing, concealing evil emotions. Heathens, I ghost them and leave them toast when the heat is. It's a code of honor, royal council, fire starters, the lava sagas. Grip like Arnold Palmer, lift the drama like marijuana. Royal menaces, men in power, the world is ours. Don't ever cross the line, you ain't Channing Crowder. Turn it up, this is OG music. Watch a OD stupid. Hit the block and bump a OZ to it. There's a war in the ass. If we cross paths, don't make it an issue. Overrated, that mess is simple. We made it official.
How does this tension manifest itself on the ground?
Moments ago, we saw tanks roll into the streets of Cairo, armored personnel carriers, and surround the presidential palace. Rows of soldiers squaring off against the Islamists where they had gathered at a mosque near the palace in order to keep them from protecting them.
By nightfall, central Cairo looked like a war zone. Anti-government protesters had fought their way past police and pushed into the very heart of the city, cheering and chanting, "We demand the end of the regime."
Every day be the gift. I thought of this while inhaling a spliff. Some people didn't know the ledge and they fell off the cliff. We came a long way from felonies, selling the sniff. So every word is like loading up shells in the fifth. How the hell did we drift? Down a road that was cold. They call it the hood. For us, this a humble abode where stories get told like they never get old. We're a penny on the floors like discovering gold. Some fumble and fold, others stumble and roll. But I be moving like everything is under control. The suffering souls probably running with foes, but for protection, the weapons kept under my clothes with hundreds of flows. Feeling underexposed, but just like everything else, though it comes and it goes. This what some of us chose, this the life that we live. God's world given to us, cause it's rightfully his. I'm just trying to provide for the kids. It's time to be a man, though, and handle your biz.
Hey yo, I scramble like Randall with his. No, I scramble like Caesar Leo on the corner with Big. Cowards die hating while you hating to live. Snake me, I hope it's burning when you crossing that bridge. I'm like KRS with the SIG or a treacherous bid. If I die before I wake, may my sentences live. Power grids with drummers that'll flip that wig. Same place, the poor and righteous chose the zigzag zig. Ambulance sirens, police chases, the city of trap lords with raw moving bricks like Freemasons. I gotta keep my head straight, the block is like an exorcist scene. By any means, I gotta get that cake. Is you a gangster or a civilian? Do you follow religion? Some tried to make America great and worship the system. Diaries of a rebel, the final boss of the level. Bring peace to the gods and bring hell to the devils.
bone, chillin', terrifier on steroids. Fine women get my luggage like bellboys. This is hell's noise reverberating off the Richter. Wrap tight as a boa constrictor. Capture the moment, but you can't get the picture. Liquor spilling from the Buffalo Trace. Escape poverty for my sovereignty's sake. You're improperly placed as the face of the game, but you'll get replaced by the same gimmick that's never changed. You're a stereotypic lame. You just rap about drugs and how no one's above, but the real can see concealed lies like OJ's glove. The cocaine's dove white. I'm like a bass rootin' fight. This is blood, sweat, and tears. My peers disappear in the light. Illuminati beyond the human eye. We can't unify. You can't unionize one's mind and leave them crucified. There's no you and I. You can't utilize my rhyme to dehumanize. The human life's invaluable, like 1,000,000 pounds of gold.
Muzo, what's up? Screwball, Madman, yeah. Fuck they talking about? Front like they know that fake shit going on. Fuck all that bullshit. They ain't my man. Still sharp and still. Knowledge feed knowledge, water feed the seed so the flowers can flourish. Fiends filled with poison, looking malnourished. Mind refined, so my thoughts be the purest. Screwball the grimiest, out the mud the dirtiest. Hands be the filthiest. That New York City shit. 5 horsemen equestrian, Comet the Machiavellian, the thespian, Strong Island villain. Verbal cartridge filled, mask on, mask off. Hear the drum when it sound off. Shit bang like letting the pound off. Navigating through the Lord, vibrating my way out the wilderness, the sickness. You dealing with an epidemic, a pestilence, infected with devils, it's hell on earth. The gift and the curse, floating in the universe. Godly visions in the mind of a sinner. You dealing with a madman on wasteland. Precipitation on the watch, keep that trigger palm cocked as you scramble the block. Watch, the ops watching. One time clock and shit is hot. Hard soft pills, murder, death, kill. Shit is real in the field. Every corner death dealing, bitches only care what they wearing. They storytelling, comment is the villain. Low dripping, pistol gripping. A man on a mission, a man with vision. Came up out the kitchen to carry on tradition, giving you that realness. Living off experience, time ticking, need that poor shitting with the roof missing. Bitch niggas trying to fit in, but they don't fit the description. Silk cloths, Egyptian, my ambitions of a rider. Moving through hell's fire with the eye of the tiger. Get hit in the crossfire. Silver surfing in my street car named Desire. Fiends getting wired.